But back onto other changes. Let's not forget the bullshit community guidelines thing, where even if you don't violate the community guidelines, they're still going to take your channel down. And of course, the many demonetization adpocalypse controversies, just to fit those ones in. So, with all that kind of shit, it has put many people on the YouTube hate train. And people are wishing for a very, very, very viable competitor. And what's there more to say? Oh, forgot one thing. McJuggernuggets is also leaving because of all these controversies that YouTube has been causing. Granted, yes, it was that one idiot who was trying to call out pedophilia, and we ended up finding out he started making videos prior to him whining about pedophilia and how ads are on videos. We find out the guy is a pedophile himself. With that stupid social experiment bullshit. Hey, you want to be in an adult video? Yeah, that one. So, all this stuff that YouTube has been doing with all these controversial decisions has put many people in that, again, as I'm saying, that YouTube hate train. And what's there to say that I haven't said before? Let's just refresh what I've said. What YouTube needs to understand is that content creators are leaving anyway, even if there is no viable competitor in terms of the video sharing. They have viable competitors when it comes to streaming, but their biggest bread and butter is video sharing, and they don't have a viable competitor for that. Say if Twitch does make a pre-recorded content policy and they put it in place, despite Twitch appealing to people like Alinity, with all the stupid things that YouTube has done, people prefer Twitch over YouTube anyway. As long as Twitch is advertiser friendly at the same time, friendly to content creators and streamers, yeah, people will go over there. Or if any viable competitor besides Twitch decides to give YouTube a run for its money. As I've said before, people will leave. First, it'll be the smaller subscribed channels. And of course, YouTube with their attitude, oh, so what if smaller content creators leave? We still got big ones. As me and Rich of Review Tech USA have said in our videos where we talk about YouTube, when a viable competitor shows up, it starts that domino effect. So it's gonna start adding up. And when the domino effect starts, it does not stop. And if you want to attempt to slow a domino effect, it is going to be very difficult to slow it down. And when a viable competitor comes into place, regardless if it's Twitch TV, making a pre-recorded content policy and being both content creator friendly and advertiser friendly at the same time, people are going to go to Twitch TV. And even if, as I said before, even if it isn't Twitch TV, but it's another big company that becomes a competitor to YouTube and has the ad support, the hiccups, people will go to that site. And when people leave a website that did them wrong, and it's not just it's not just websites, it's really any kind of business. If people feel like that a business treated them like shit, they take their business elsewhere. And once they take their business elsewhere, they don't come back. Blockbuster is one of them. Blockbuster did a lot of things that pissed off customers. And when Netflix showed up, who would have thought that Blockbuster would have been brought down by Netflix? Who would have thought that Redbox would have toppled Blockbuster? And of course, it's because they got comfortable, and when those companies rose up, even when Netflix was offering to work with Blockbuster and Blockbuster turned them down, they stole Blockbuster's customers. Gamefly also came into place when it came to game rentals. And when Blockbuster tried to have an online service where it was first only movie rentals, but then game rentals eventually became a thing, it was too late. They had already hit the iceberg and their ship sank. And they're still Blockbusters, but there's not as many as there used to be. I mean, they're in different countries, but even then, they're also closing down too. And then let's use another business as an example. MySpace. MySpace was a social media and video sharing website, and they got comfortable and made a bunch of bullshit changes that nobody wanted, nobody asked for. Sound familiar? And YouTube, you were kind of a part of MySpace's failure as well as Facebook. So, you should already know that your business is not invincible, because two viable competitors really came into place, and MySpace got too comfortable, and now look where MySpace is, and look where you guys are, and look where Facebook is. Sure, MySpace still exists, but it's a shell what it formerly was. And as I said before, YouTube, if another company like Twitch TV becomes viable in terms of video sharing as well, or if, say, eBay buys out Dailymotion. Let's just use that as an example, as I said before. Content creators, because yes, eBay has the money, and people will go to that site. And again, and also Mixer is owned by Microsoft. But right now they're known for streaming videos, just like Twitch TV is. But if Twitch TV and Mixer also do video sharing, they are automatically a viable competitor in both of your business practices. And if they are 10 times more content creator friendly, people will leave YouTube if you refuse to change your ways, making you content creator friendly. As I said, if you refuse to acknowledge the competitor and you refuse to change, it'll be too late. People would have left, and there would be no way in hell that you'd be able to bring them back. So, reverse the sub count, reverse the like and dislike bar, reverse this one channel. Stand up to advertisers and say that no, we need to stop censoring videos because people are not happy with us. You need to stop trying to be like Netflix, because again, people also point this out, they're trying to be like Netflix. But there we go again with what I'm about to say. And I know I've said this before, YouTube, you keep doing the stuff you're doing, people are eventually just going to take their business elsewhere. And even if they aren't going on to Twitch TV or Mixer to stream, they're going to get 9 to 5s, and they won't make any content at all. And if they do make content, it's not going to be a lot of content. Or they'll just delete their channels altogether, even if they haven't already. And as I said before, when people take their business elsewhere, they never come back. And then what's going to happen when YouTube fails? What's Google going to rely on when YouTube fails? Google Stadia? I don't think so. People are going to be so pissed off at both YouTube and Google that a lot of people have that guilt by association mentality, and that would also contribute to Google Stadia's downfall. And to be honest, with all this stuff that YouTube has been doing, and because they're owned by Google, Google deserves for Stadia to fail. So, that's all I gotta say. Peace out, everybody.